Well, my name's Doug Adams. I farm in Humboldt County. We raise corn and soybeans. I use strip till for the corn and no-till for the beans, and I'm also using some cover crops in both systems. I also work at the NRCS office as a soil conservation technician here in Humboldt. So this year we're planting soybeans into corn stalks, and I've also got the rye cover crop out there. With rain in the forecast, I decided to terminate my cover crop a little bit early. It's about waist high. Last year we were planting into cover crop that was almost shoulder high. It provided me excellent coverage, mulch down on the ground for weed control later in the season. So last year was a rainy spring, let the rye grow for quite a while, growing the moisture out of the ground, and in the end we ended up with some excellent weed control, so that's what I'm trying to duplicate this year. So in addition to the weed control for my cover crops, I also use the cover crops to use up any excess nutrients that were left over from last year's crop. Hopefully recycling those for this year's crop or for future use, building more organic matter as well. So this is our corn planter. It's a John Deere, not much different than what any other farmer would use. We've got shark tooth row cleaners up here that help smooth the path for the gauge wheels that control our depth. They work good in our corn stalks, helping to sweep some of those away, and they also knock down some of our cover crop. The gauge wheels and the press wheels control the depth, and they close the seed trench for our soybeans. So at work as a technician, I get a lot of farmers asking me about wanting to change to no-till, and they say, I think I'm going to buy a no-till planter. So I ask them, what is a no-till planter? And they kind of say, well, this is what I'm thinking about. And really, almost any planter can be used for no-till. It just depends on what kind of settings you have and just monitoring those settings as you plant through your field.